A little kindness goes a long way, and it starts with being kind to ourselves. And this morning, Dr. Heather Cook is here to share with us how we can share some of that kindness and pay it forward a little bit too as well. Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for having me again.
And let's talk about that, because I think being nice to others kind of starts with, and you've said it to me many times, being nice to yourself.
Well, it feels good. It is
Yeah.
satisfying. It has even been compared to eating chocolate. If we give to others, it gives you that kind of same sense of satisfaction of eating chocolate. Now, do we enjoy sweets? Yes.
Yes.
So typically we enjoy giving to others, but sometimes we're just so tired and mentally exhausted, or we feel like we don't have anything left to give others.
Right.
And if that is the case, then it's probably not satisfying to give to others. We're almost thinking like, oh, everyone takes from me. And we have this like reverse psychology feeling about giving, when really it feels good to give to others. And so you have to take that step back. And if you were feeling frustrated, if someone is asking for help, or if you don't feel the need or want to give to others, there's that pulse check of, okay, am I giving to myself?
Right.
It is really hard to give really big to others if we're not giving to ourselves. If we have nothing left in our own tank, what can we expect to give to others?
I think a lot of us, when we have a job, we have family, we have outside interests like hobbies and things of that nature, and the last person we think about in all of that is here.
And that's what happens over time. That chips away, and you've left yourself empty.
Right.
And so it's almost like you resent doing anything else, and you don't get excited waking up to go to work or go to those other things that you at one point enjoyed in your life. And so if you're not giving to others and you're not giving to yourself, what is left?
Oh man, you put that really well. You really did. That makes me think. But you know, we're talking about paying it forward too, and I think when we talk about giving, I think a lot of people immediately go to money.
Yes.
They get or monetary, you know, or gifts of things. But giving your time is sometimes one of the most precious gifts you can give.
Absolutely. Sometimes even more important than money is giving of your time and your talents. And I think that sometimes you're exactly right. You first go to money.
Yes.
And well, maybe I'm not in a position to give a lot of money, and a little bit wouldn't do anything. And so sometimes just the act of giving. Research even says that philanthropists, just writing the check provides this, exhilarating feeling. It makes them excited to actually write the check and hand it over. The endorphins start going. It's just like exercising or other things that you do that you enjoy.
Right.
That same act of giving is supposed to provide those same feelings.
Right. I think one of the most precious times I've had here lately was I had my son in the car with me. My 17-year-old son. We go to a restaurant. We're going through the drive-thru. Somebody pays for us.
Yes.
Pays for our food, and he was just ecstatic. And he was like, and he immediately, and I was so proud when he said this, we got to pay for the guys behind us.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, sir, we are.
That's the perfect example.
He felt good, and he felt good paying it backward to the folks behind us.
And so if you can just bottle up how that moment felt, and then if you start creating those moments, and all you're doing is making yourself happy too.
Right.
And then it's just, like the domino effect. You've made yourself happy, you filled your own bucket, and then you are sharing to others for them to pay it forward.
And you wanted to mention there's a great opportunity to give to others today, because ETSU's Day of Giving is going on.
Well, we would be remiss not to mention that, and that is a financial donation.
It is.
And I think engagement and participating is really just as important as the number that you can give.
Right.
For example, I give a little bit every month, and over the whole year that adds up.
Yes.
And so ETSU, our regional institution, let's all rally together and give and move that institution forward and help those students propel themselves. And I have made my donation to the Roan Scholar Program today, and I hope others will do the same.
Well, we've got that information up on the screen right now for the ETSU Day of Giving. We had it up earlier. Folks, we encourage you, both of us, all of us here at News Channel 11, encourage you to go to etsu.edu/give right now.